And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm back with another tips video. This time we're talking about XP in NBA 2K21, my team. The reason I'm talking about XP is we have about 2 weeks left in the season, and this 2 weeks is a little bit crucial. It's going to be the hardest possible 2 weeks to grind it. The reason I say that is just because, I need about 90,000 XP for Blake Griffin. And even if I went through and I finished every single challenge that I have, I don't know that I would even have 90,000 available at this point. Which is fine. There are people with Blake Griffin already. I'm guessing because they had like the Halloween Possessed guys and stuff like that. But it's whatever. Either way, I'm going to talk about some various things in relation to XP before we get started. Obviously, like, comment, subscribe to your boy's channel if you're new. Helps out immensely. And let's get started. So, the thing about XP this year is it's tough. This season's a lot easier than last season, I will admit already. I honestly really haven't been trying too hard on XP, and I'm still at a level 33, so don't get me wrong, I've played a lot of 2K, but I haven't really gone out of my way to try to get some of these challenges done the way I probably should. So we're going to talk about, I'm actually going to go through every single group, and we're going to talk about individually the challenges you should avoid and the challenges you should do. Because as you can see from the ticker, we got about 13 days left. Some challenges just aren't worth your time, to be completely honest. So, I mean, as you can see, people already have Blake Griffin. So there's more than enough XP out there. You do not have to do every single challenge. Over the next 13 days, we're going to get new challenges all the time as well. So I wouldn't stress yourself out over some of these. Like, a good example would be Darko Milicic. So, the Darko Milicic challenge. Get 5 rebounds with Darko. Okay, easy enough. Like, just play a domination game, play him at center or whatever. Pretty simple stuff. But here's the thing. If you don't already have Darko, is 100 XP worth 4,000 MT? That's kind of what you have to ask yourself in that scenario. I don't believe it is, no. That 100 XP is not worth, like, alright, let's say you are literally 100 off from Blake Griffin, and you want Blake Griffin like that bad, then yes, 4,000 MT is worth it. But at the same time, it's not something to stress about. You can leave that challenge blank. More than likely, it'll be fine. Obviously, make sure to do your daily challenges. Those are the ones you have to get done, just because they're XP that disappears quick. And they're usually relatively easy. But when it comes to a lot of these, like play 25 minutes with RJ Barrett over multiple unlimited games, I mean, if you want to run like a low overall lineup and just have him starting to get that 125 XP, I mean, you can pretty much just play him 2 games. You should be able to get that done. 15 layups from Markelle Fultz. He does have like an 80-something driving dunk, so that will get in the way. This Buddy Hield challenge, to my knowledge, is still glitched. Like, I have completed it like 5 times. I've only got XP for it once, but it still says it's not done. 8 layups in a single triple threat offline game. Once again, Jay Williams has a high driving dunk tendency. And if you're not great at engaging layup animations, then like it's going to take a few games for you to get this done. And is that really worth the 150 XP during this time crunch? I don't know. 42 points with James Harden over multiple triple threat online games. I mean, if you're grinding TTO anyway, you might as well just throw them in there if you don't have other challenges to do. But like, that's a pretty steep order for 175 if you haven't got it done yet, Karl Anthony Towns, just throw him in on domination. I've talked about a lot of these in my other XP videos, so I'm not going to go too in depth. Like, scoring 100 points with Greg Oden, if you haven't even started it and you just got Greg Oden, or you're going to buy him, like, it's not really worth 325 XP when there's challenges that involve scoring 100 points that go for 1,000 XP right now, if that makes sense, Like, it's not worth paying 100k plus to get 500 XP for this James Worthy challenge, which, by the way, I probably should have gotten. Flash 2, I only have a couple left. Brian Dawkins. Shout out to my man Brian Dawkins. Daryl Dawkins, 25 dunks. Should be pretty easy. I just don't use this card. Pretty easy stuff. Now, obviously, like, in no way, shape, or form should you ever go buy these cards just to get this XP challenge. That's not good. get one double-double with Michael Wright Richardson. Honestly, just go play a domination game and just slang assists with a bunch of shooters. You'll be fine. 20 assists over triple threat offline games. Once again, pretty easy stuff. Normal stuff. The thing is you just wanted to essentially coordinate so that you can get stuff done in the quickest possible fashion. 40 assists with Steve Francis. Like, once again, just play a few domination games or even just play some TTO. Like, play anything, you'll be able to get those. It's cross mode, so pretty easy stuff. Getting 35 rebounds with Glenn Rice over triple threat online games is going to be a pain in the ass unless you play him as your big man, which I don't typically recommend because you'll run into like a Kristaps or something who will absolutely body him. All these are pretty easy. The dunkers ones are really annoying, I will say. Like, I probably should have done this by now, but it is what it is. If you're going to go for the free throw one, which I should have done by this point, I just don't use Desmond Mason. Make sure to play on a higher difficulty where the fouls are more often. International, team up guys, like, if you don't have these cards, then I'm not going to tell you, like, 1,000 XP is not worth going and spending almost 300k on Ray Allen. Like, Ray Allen's a good card, but he's not worth that. So one thing I did want to talk about is something, shout out to Mills during his stream he brought up, of which I was not aware, so that was good on him. They reset all of the XP for the loyalty challenges that we got yesterday, which was kind of weird. So, like, all of it got reset, right? To my knowledge, the XP did not get reset. So, like, my XP is the same as it was yesterday when these challenges were completed. But they reset all of the counting stats too, so you'll have to redo all of them. But it does give you an option to get another 800 XP just for doing these little guys again, which is pretty cool because these were relatively easy. So I would take advantage of that personally. Get your weak stuff done if you can. For Lakers steals, if you have Michael Hooper, he works the best out of any card that we have. 4 dunks, but yeah, I haven't even got down here to these. Haven't even messed with them. Your season reward guys are pretty easy. Rui Hachimura is just something I started doing the other day. Just run him on power forward. He lowers your overall, and he'll just sit there and grab rebounds. So just run him as your big man. It's the best way you could do it. We did get loyalty spotlight challenges. By completing all 10, you will get 350 XP, which, in addition to the other rewards, ends up being worth it. You do get like a Ruby, Greg Foster, or Jeff Foster, who's, I mean, probably not very good, but at the same time, he allows you to get like 900 more XP, so it's probably worth it. I talked about the 2K cover athletes ones. I haven't done any of them yet, but those are all relatively easy. If you're going for these, you got about 13 days to do it before they disappear. And I think all of these cards are worth it. Sharif Abdur-Rahim's really good. Katino Mobley's really good. Yeah, I mean, I've played like not very many unlimited games, but Chris Mullin's really, really good. He's probably one of the best diamond cards, definitely one of the best reward cards in the game. So I will be doing like an unlimited tips video later, just if you need a little bit more help on the unlimited end. I'm going to talk about a couple budget teams and stuff like that, so definitely check that out. My unlimited record myself isn't great. I don't really care. I just quit out of games, and if I lose, I lose. So don't worry about unlimited record. It literally means nothing, and it resets at the end of the season anyway. So, like, who cares if you're 9-47? Like, if you're getting challenges done, it honestly doesn't matter, like, at all. Especially because of the XP challenges, people are trying to do those a lot. And, like, who cares if you lose the game if you get this 300 XP for playing Rod Strickland in a single unlimited game, you know? Halloween event players, if you have any of them, obviously do those. These are always great. You can run the reward market challenges through domination and stuff like that. They're pretty easy. We just got a new set today where we got 50 assists with Freddie Lewis, Amethyst tier ones, Doug Collins, the drip god, and Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah, 50 rebounds should be pretty easy. Like, that's all he does. So he should be able to hold it down. Freddie is actually pretty decent. He's like a Paul George clone in point guard form. So he's got the same Paul George dribble sigs and Paul George jump shots. So getting 50 assists with him, that is kind of a lot for 800 XP, but at the same time, ends up being worth it. Doug Collins, literally just play him in domination, just score with him as much as possible. Like, playing with him in every mode, except unlimited. I wouldn't recommend bringing Doug Collins to the unlimited front. He's not really that great, but he's okay. Either way, good luck. Hope everyone who's watching my channel ends up getting Blake Griffin at some point. Blake Griffin should be a pretty good card. I've kind of been looking at him for a while. He should be one of the better power forwards in this game, with the ability to run power forward and center, because he can shoot a little bit. So he looks like he's going to be on par with like Josh Smith, possibly even a little better. So with that being said, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. Thanks for watching the video. If you want some more market tips, I did a market tips video, so go check that out. I did it yesterday. I'll be dropping 1 or 2 more videos today. I might stream later tonight. Jump in the comments down below if you would like watch me stream for a couple hours later. Other than that, go check out the Patreon if you want to support your boy, or, you know, just come through and donate on Twitch, I guess, if you want to stop by. Check out my podcast, Will This Ever End? And check out every video I do. I upload daily NBA 2K21 content, so go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more of that. So anyways, guys, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes, and I am out.